Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. Ajit Kaikini from Gati se Pragati. And today we have a very exciting discussion with a youngster who has come as a representative for the many other youngsters who are found everywhere. And this youngster has got a lot of questions, like all of you. And today I have a very young boy who decided that I am going to be myself. And that's why he is sitting the way he is sitting, myself. No questions asked. He is going to ask me questions and I will try and reply to his questions, because I do not know, today youth has so many questions, and when they get answered they are very happy. And so, my dear friends, a representative of the youth. So, what is it that you want to ask Gati se Pragati?
So, like, basically I don't want to go to college because it holds me back, since like there is so much routine and the repetitive stuff.
Okay.
So what should I do in that situation?
Wonderful. So this is a very nice question which has been the biggest problem, and after decades of changing of our education system, the problem is, my dear friends, in our Gurukul, Arjuna was taught only bow and arrow. Bhima was taught only the mace, the gadha. Nakul and Sahdev only the horse riding. They were taught what was in sync with their intelligence. Are you getting the picture? But here today, whether you like it or not, maths is thrust on you, physics, and you may not be liking logic, or maybe some history, geography which you are not interested in if you are very logically oriented. And therefore, if you ask me whether qualification is necessary or not, yes and no. Suppose you want to start a business. Do you want to start a business? You want to start a business. Tomorrow you want a loan. They will ask you, do you have a qualification? At least the conventional type. Okay?
Yeah.
Now the qualification with the qualities inside you can become a very tremendous force. Because the force from outside and the source inside, when they meet, it's a very tremendous power. Okay? So, yes, if you can also get a partner, who has the force from outside, the knowledge from outside, then always combo pack is better. So, if you really ask me whether it is necessary, yes and no. Are you getting the picture of it? Yeah.
So, since I want to start a business, how do I know which part to go in? Like,
okay.
which?
So, you want to start a business, but you have no clarity. Okay? I have no clarity. Now tell me, with a screwdriver, can you cut a tree? You can cut a tree, but how many days will it take?
A lot of days.
A lot of days. But then I give you a knife. Okay? Probably a butter knife. Or probably a serrated knife. So you see, I am giving you the knife and the quality of the knife is changing. So when you do business, number one, am I the right tool for this type of a business? Are you getting this picture? So you find out what are your likes and dislikes. What is it that I love to do? Like during the pandemic, the companies which closed down were those companies which were started only for money. But people who loved what they were doing, they somehow sustained, and now they are bouncing back. So when you start a business, see to it whether I like it or not. Number two, whether I love doing what needs to be done. Number three, does it give me a pleasure when the final product which is produced by me is being used in a particular manner, useful manner. Okay? So there are like these factors. Did you get my point? Okay.
So, so how do we know how to get in connect with what we are?
Wonderful. So what happens is, prapancha. Pra means beginning. Everything in life is because of this pancha dhatu. Okay? So I have more air. I am very creative. People who are more fire are leadership oriented. People who have more water are organized. They have more memory. Okay? So you find out what are those talents and traits which are embedded easily into you. Are you getting the picture? To build this building, we need 5 elements of nature. Bricks and steel and gravel and water and cement. Similarly, for any business, you simply find out what is your interest, because you are the main business, right? So, if you start a business, as I told you, as per your intrinsic love, then getting the other things is very easy. Like take the case of Dhirubhai Ambani. What was his qualification? 9th standard fail. But where he reached? Because he filled up those gaps. Okay? Just like a contractor fills the gaps and builds this building, you should be a contractor. Hey, I want to build this, because it's your business. So the architect is already inside you. Okay? You are the architect, you are the contractor, you are everything. You only have to get the right people. But see that you get the right people, and your construction will be. Your structure and the construction have to blend. Everything goes on well.
How do you know who is the right person, and how do you make sure you don't make a mistake in that?
Yeah, luckily, those days it was very difficult to understand all these things. I'm talking about those days, means decades back. But in our Gurukul time, somehow our gurus were blessed just by looking at the face. They used to tell, okay, you are this. And it was very easy for them in those days. They had their own ways. Like we have to show our birth certificate. They used to ask, has your tooth fallen? Yes. Oh, that means you are 7 years and you will start thinking. So they connected with life. We connect with papers. Okay? So we have to understand that when I meet people, there are ways of assessment, and these assessments help you to find out what is the property of your personnel, your personality, your approach to work, your work ethics. Everything can be found out today only by that assessment. So that is what we do. And many a times, even if you tell lies, we can catch you, because the questions are arranged that way.
So, how do you make sure you don't get mixed in the society and not get bothered by it?
Not get bothered by what is happening in the society. When you go to a 5-star hotel, there are 50 dishes laid on the table. Are you forced to eat all 50 dishes? No. You choose, right? So you choose what to pick up, what not to pick up. Why do you want to pick up all what people say and get infected and affected by it? Let people do what they want to do. Let them lay 50 dishes. You choose what you want. Don't get affected by what's happening around you. Is it okay? Yeah. So my dear friends, you just found out today's youth have one issue. सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग? What are people going to say? I'm a youth. I have my own approach to life. Will I be able to do what needs to be done? And to know more about it, let's wait and take it in the next episode. See you again.